Guys, Miss Neat here. So I was thinking the other day as my daughter and I were starting to plan our garden for this spring about perimeter and area. And I know that perimeter and area are two concepts that a lot of kids struggle with, mostly because we really don't think about how you would use them in the real world. So what I'm going to do today is show you guys how we're using perimeter and area in our planning of our garden and how we use it when we do things like work in our yard. You might use it if you were sewing. If you were decorating a cake, you might use perimeter area. So it has a lot of uses in the world that we don't think about. So today we're going to explore just a little bit of them and maybe give you a better understanding of when you're going to do perimeter and how to find it, and when you're going to do area and how to find it. When we think about area like this, we're thinking about arrays, rows and columns of squares. In real life, sometimes those same rows and columns will appear, allowing you to count up to find your area. We can use those squares again to help us with perimeter. We can measure those sides by counting the squares. 6 across the bottom in green, 4 going up the side in blue, the opposite side across the top in green, the opposite side coming down in blue, gives us a total perimeter of 20. As you can see here in our garden, we're going to be using both area and perimeter. The area will give us the amount of soil that was required inside each of our boxes, while the perimeter will measure the amount of fencing we're going to need around the outside to keep it safe. Now, when we don't have those squares, we're going to use a formula for area, length times width. And what I want you to think about is taking aim. Just like a bullseye, you're aiming for the center. Here we're talking about what's inside of the shape that we're measuring. So I'll need to take out my ruler and measure the length of 6, the width of 2, and multiply 2 times 6 for 12 as my area. Here I've got 7 by 4, so 7 times 4 is 28, so I've got 28 feet for my area. Now when we talk about perimeter, we want to talk about all the sides. I like to think about protecting using perimeter. My pool needs to be protected. I want to put a fence around it. In order to put a fence around it, I have to measure all 4 sides to make sure I have enough fencing. Now I can do the same for my garden. I can take the measurements of all 4 sides to ensure that I have enough fencing to go around the outside of my garden and keep it protected. Another way to think about it is my pool again. If I want to cover my pool, I'm going to use area. If I want to decorate around my pool, I'm going to use perimeter. So remember guys, take aim with area. Shoot for the center, hit that bullseye. X marks the spot for multiplication. For your perimeter, protect everyone. Put that fence around the pool, keep everybody safe, and add up those 4 sides. Remember, rectangles and squares, those opposite sides are equal. So as long as you have the measurement of one of the sides, you have the measurement of the congruent or equal side as well. Keep practicing with your perimeter and area. Email me. Let me know if you need any help. I'm here for you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.